Hi, my name is Angela Bolden, and I am the founder of God's Essence Aromatherapy Products, which is now a limited liability company. I'm very excited about that. I'm here today because I want to talk to you about what God's Essence is about, and just give you just kind of an educational lesson on essential oils, carrier oils, etc. And I also want to talk about organic versus non-organic or natural. And then also wanted to give you an opportunity to make some products. So our schedule today will include the following. So I've done the welcome check, introductions, which I will have you all do in a while. The why behind God's Essence, carrier oils, essential oils, tips for purity of your essential oils, God's Essence products, we'll talk about those, and then do a Q&A, and then a DIY project. Today our DIY project is going to be making your own brown sugar scrub. Now, I want to say that I don't know everything by any means. I don't know everything about essential oils. I'm working towards a certification for aromatherapy, so there are things I won't know, but I'm definitely willing to try to find out for you. So why did I start God's Essence? I started it because my husband, and many of you may have heard the story already, but my husband was in a car accident last year in March. We don't like taking medicine. I was looking for something that was natural that would help his pain. So with that, I started looking into essential oils. So I found an essential oil that worked for him. I would just rub it on him. The pain would subside, and from that point forward, he rarely ever used the medicine anymore. So I was excited about that. But I didn't want to sell oils. I really wanted to create products that had essential oils in them based on the benefits of what the essential oils did. And let me just give a disclaimer. You'll read a lot about essential oils in terms of not just putting it directly on the body. I didn't know that at the time, but there are some that you can and there's some that you shouldn't, and it really depends more on your system more so than anything else. They should be in something before you put them on. But I digress. So let's talk about carrier oils and essential oils. So carrier oils are literally what I just said, the oils that carry the essential oils into your body. They dilute the essential oils so that they can be applied to the skin without any effects or without any side effects. They carry them literally into the skin. So while you may put a few drops on your skin, the carrier oils actually make it so that the oils get deeper into your skin, as opposed to being such a strong concentration into one area. There are many types of carrier oils, and they vary. But most carrier oils are some type of vegetable oil, like coconut or avocado. They come from seeds, kernels, or nuts of a plant. So, what do you think are name some carrier oils? Good. Good job. Anybody else got another one? Exactly. So some of the ones that we've heard and some of the ones that I'll just name here, and there are more than what I have listed: olive oil, grapeseed oil, which is what you'll be using today in your DIY project, coconut oil, almond oil, jojoba oil, avocado, sunflower. There's just so many, but good answers, great answers. Okay. Um, Now, essential oils. Essential oils are all natural. And when I say all natural, they literally come from the plant or the bark of a tree or something. They come directly from something. And it takes a lot to make some of the essential oils that you see. But a couple things about them. So, essential oils, as I shared in relation to my husband, deal with and can aid with different ailments. So in this case, I used an essential oil on him that actually took the pain or the soreness from his body. They're made from generally two different processes: distillation, which I'll talk about, and cold pressing. They're used in aromatherapy, obviously, for good reason. And then you can blend them for stronger effects. So you can mix different oils to do different things, which is what happens in some of the God's Essence products. They're also extracted, as I said, from flowers and stems and bark of trees and seeds, a lot of different areas. So the two areas I talked, or the two ways that you can extract them, are distillation, and that's like pushing the steam through the plant. And it basically cooks the plant, for lack of better words. And then once the steam is cooled, you actually drain the oil from it. Now, it sounds like a simplistic process, but it takes a lot, especially with products that have with lavender oil. It takes a lot to actually make a bottle, a small bottle, a 5 milliliter, 0.5 milliliter bottle of lavender. It takes quite a few lavender plants. Then there's cold press, which is generally done with citrus oils. So that's like your orange oils, your grapefruit oils, those kind, and those are cold pressed. And basically what they do with that is that they take the rinds of these different fruits and they just poke them and prod them, and it basically rips the pores open, and then the oils actually come from that. It's kind of like hand pressing them until you can get the oil out in a sense. Any questions so far? Okay, great. If you have any, please stop me at any time. Now, there's 3 tips for pure essential oils to make sure that you have pure essential oils. And I'm going to write those tips up here. First, let's get a marker that actually writes. First, it's making sure of the purity of the oil. There are tons of people that sell essential oils. I mean, there are tons of markets that sell essential oils. And I'm not going to downplay one over the other. But one of the things that you want to know is that it should not say make sure I got this right. Or let me put it this way. Now, I won't tell you what it shouldn't say. What it should say. So lavender, there are several different kinds of lavender, like several different plants, and the plants, in essence, can do different things. But lavender, in terms of what I use, the one that's used a lot for calming, it has to have a Latin name if it's a true essential oil. And I'm probably going to spell this incorrectly. Okay, Lavandula angustifolia. That is one way that you know that you have a pure essential oil, because there is a Latin name attached to it. And you're probably saying, but there's lots of things that have Latin attached to it. And while that's true, when you're marketing a product, it has to be the actual. And each of the different types of lavender have different Latin names for it. So there is spike lavender. Can't think of the name of that right now. There's lavandula. There's lots of different ones out there. So you got purity. This is the first thing you want to check for, that it has a Latin name. The second thing is the quality. Now, again, as I shared, there's tons of different brands of oils out there. One of the first things to note, and you can find this out even on your products, the original oils, is that your your essential oils are extracted by a certain method. So it'll say steam distillation, or it'll say cold press. You should be able to see that information on your oils, or find that information out in regards to your oils. Another thing with quality, a lot of people out there will sell you, stuck on lavender, a lot of people out there will sell you essential oils, but they're not pure. One way to know that they're pure, and I think this is as you, if you're really, really into essential oils shouldn't be greasy. Your carrier oils will be, but the actual pure, therapeutic, certified organic essential oils should not be greasy. It should almost have close to a watery texture with just a tad of oil in it. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just used to using them. But if you find that your essential oil is greasy, chances are it's mixed with a carrier oil somewhere in it. And then the last thing is, not the problem. Okay, the last thing is reputation. This will come with time, knowing what products are really good versus which are not. I won't name any products, however, Where I get my products from, I know that they are 100% pure therapeutic grade. I'm also able to get pure certified organic grade oils as well, and I do. Um, I say all that to say that it's really important to know these three things about your oils. The last thing I want to say about essential oils, and just even in foods in general, everything that says all natural or natural is not, which is interesting. I'm going to actually read this information out to you just kind of a little bit, just because I want to make sure you understand. Something that's considered certified organic is labeled that way. Um, the FDA does not recognize the label all natural, with the exception of meats, and that's the only thing. So in terms of foods, essential oils, etc., it does not recognize the words natural to mean anything. So a lot of products are literally marketed to us as natural, really aren't. We have to get to a point where we're really reading the ingredients of the products. And I just want to note this because I actually pulled this off of a site related to the FDA. So there's a big difference between certified organic products and natural products. Food products can be labeled organic only if they are independently certified and meet the U.S. Department of Agriculture's National Organic Program standards, which is not easy to do. So based on the products that we have currently, all of our soap, we have 7 soaps. 6 of the 7 are considered certified organic soaps. For food products, as I shared, with the exception of meat and poultry, there's no legal definition of natural. So anybody can put natural on there to sell your product for you to believe that it's natural. The USDA and I thought this was interesting, the USDA defines natural only in the context of labels on meat and poultry, and that definition is very narrow. I just want to read this one part to you. Under USDA regulations, meat and poultry can be labeled natural if it's free of artificial flavor, flavoring, coloring ingredients, or chemical preservatives, or any artificial or synthetic ingredient, and if the product and its ingredients are not more than minimally processed. The USDA definition of natural for meat and poultry does not address, now listen to this, it does not address the presence of antibiotics, growth hormones, other drugs, pesticides, or the animal's actual welfare. So is that not like crazy? Exactly. Like it's concerned about the color of the meat. It's concerned about if there's any chemical preservatives, but it doesn't matter if it has like other drugs or hormones, things that can hurt us. So it is really, really important, even as you are looking at your products that you purchase, God's Essence or otherwise, or food products, that you're really looking at the ingredients, because it's really, really important to understand like what is truly good for you and what is not. So everything that's out there that says all natural, I'm sorry to have to share, it's not. I know. But guess what? Now you know too. So that's pretty cool, right? Okay. And then I want to just read this one other part because I thought this was interesting as well. Again, from the website, despite pressure by the courts to do so, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has so far declined to legally define the term natural for foods other than meat and poultry. As a result, knowing that consumers seek out the word natural when buying foods because they believe natural means the products are free of GMOs and pesticides and artificial ingredients, food companies routinely label their products natural or all natural or 100% natural in order to increase sales. That is crazy, right? So again, whether it be food, whether it be the products that you put on your body, you want to make sure that you are getting good products. And I can assure you that God's Essence products are good products because of where I get my products from. And again, my goal is to make everything that we have certified organic. We are not there yet, but we are working towards it. But I can say that it's natural in the natural sense. All right, any questions? Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go into our DIY products. So we're going to go ahead and turn this off. Thank you so much. Is it unlocked, honey?